Now we're going to do the double pom-poms, and what you need is a pair of scissors, a darning needle, your hat, and 2 pom-poms. Now before we start, just make sure that you have 4 strings. Some of the pom-poms don't go with 4 strings, so make sure you have 4. If you don't, just take a piece of yarn of similar width as the other yarn and just thread it through so that you have 4. So I'm also going to introduce a new technique with using buttons to secure your pom-pom. So if you can find a button with 4 holes in it, that will be useful to attach your pom-poms, and it allows you to be able to remove those pom-poms when you want to wash your hat. So for the double pom-poms, slightly different technique than the single pom-pom. What we're going to do is just concentrate on that first one. What you're going to do is just split up the strings so that you have 2 arms and 2 legs. So take your arm out here and your arm out here and your legs out here, and then bring your hat under on top of it. And what I want you to do is just use that first arm, which is on the left, and bring that down, probably just in on that first cable, to about 2 rows from the top. Bring that down. Then we need to bring that second arm and just plonk that in the cable there, about 2 from the top. And then turn it over, and then we've got the legs at the back, and just go into that top of that cable there, around there in the center, about 2 rows from the top, and then bring that second leg down and bring that in there into that cable. And then what we've got is we need to then turn it inside out so that we can have a look at it. So before we sew on the button, we just need to check that this is even. Now that looks relatively even. They're at the same distance from the top of the hat. Now what I want you to do is just thread those strings through that button so that we can secure it. So now we're just going to tie that little button. So just secure that with a little bow and just leave it for now, and then we're going to go and do the next pom-pom. So I will start that.